Hi, I'm Ashley with HomeLikeYouMeanIt.com. I'm a true color expert and decorator, and today we're going to talk about brown paint colors. So for a while, brown was out and gray was in, but brown is coming back in style. If you saw Chris Loves Julia's brown bedroom, that was just absolutely gorgeous. You might be thinking about putting brown in your home. So this is for you. I'm going to go over several brown paint color options, and we're going to do a lot of color comparisons so you can get a good feel of which brown color might be for you. Okay, the first color on our list is, of course, made popular by Chris Loves Julia's bedroom. This is Farrow and Ball London Clay, and this is one of the lightest brown colors that they offer. They don't offer too many colors. They're pretty selective with their shades, but this is beautiful. It's a really good medium tone brown. Not too black, not too brown. It sits right in the middle. It is really, really gorgeous. So this is London Clay. Okay, the next color on the list is another Farrow and Ball paint color. This is French Press. It is considerably darker than London Clay, what I just showed you. Let me just put it back up here for color comparison's sake, so you can get a good feel of how the two colors are different. The next color on my list is Sherwin Williams Urbane Bronze. This was the paint color of the year, gosh, a couple years ago, I can't remember, but very recently. This is technically a deep, deep gray, but it has got very, very strong brown bronze undertones. So I wanted to include it on this list because it is a gorgeous paint color to sample. The next color on my list is Sherwin Williams Porpoise. This is a really pretty brown. It's got a green undertone, which you might notice in a little bit more natural light. I will say in rooms that don't get a lot of natural light, this color might come across as a little bit more gray. So that's why it's super important to test out the paint colors in your room and your light. Sherwin Williams Black Foxed is next. This is the darkest color on the list. This is described a little bit as an espresso. So it's got a little bit of that brown and black to it. It will come across as very, very dark, almost black in rooms with no natural light. This does much better in terms of seeing the color for what it really is in rooms with a good bit of natural light. The last color on my list is Sherwin Williams Black Bean. This is the darkest paint color on the list. So again, if you're putting this in a room that doesn't get a lot of natural light, it's really gonna go pretty black on you pretty quickly. So you want to make sure you've got a good amount of natural light so that you can see the brown. It does have a little bit of a purple undertone, which we see sometimes with brown paint colors. So just be aware of that. But that's Sherwin Williams Black Bean. Okay, now so you can get a good idea of how the colors compare with each other, let's just put them all up so you can see how they compare. So the first one we looked at was London Clay by Farrow and Ball. This is French Press, also by Farrow and Ball. Then we move into Sherwin Williams Urbane Bronze, Porpoise, Black Fox, and then finally Black Bean with our darkest color on the list. So that wraps up this video on brown paint colors. I hope you learned something. I hope you found one that you liked. I do have even more brown paint colors that I've reviewed in the blog post about brown paint colors that I will link below, so make sure to check that out. And please ask me whatever questions you have on brown paint colors in the comments. I will do my best to answer them. Thanks so much.